Hello everybody, welcome to the Wonky Angle, where I talk about electronic music, both new and old. And it is 2 o'clock in the morning. I am very tired, my back is killing me, but none of that matters because I just got back from seeing Orbital live a second time. They came here to Chicago for the first time in my life, at least when I was old enough to see them, because they always went to like 18 plus venues, including tonight. This is part of, I guess, what is considered the Green album tour. They're touring the Green and the Brown album, although they're not doing that here in the US. They just kind of did a regular festival set. Well, I mean, getting to see the Green album and Brown album performed live in their entirety would be amazing. But by the time I saw the fact that they announced that there were 2 opening acts, I was like, okay, so they're just gonna do the regular festival set. I'm cool with that. And honestly, I'm more interested in that anyway, because I was interested to see how their new songs were gonna go down in a live setting, from the Optical Delusion album. Because I had already heard lots of really good reviews about the way their new songs went down live from other people who had gotten the chance to see them in the UK. Yeah, really the best thing about tonight was getting to see tracks that I wouldn't necessarily expect to get, to transition into each other. I could almost kind of tell that's what they were setting up to do, but when the songs would start, I was almost caught off guard by the transition. For instance, at the end of Satan, they just went into this whole drum and bass version of Satan, just this remix version that sounds a little like Beelzebub, but not really. And I was thinking oh my gosh, this is amazing. And of course, they were using that as a device to transition into Requiem for the Pre-Apocalypse. Or again, they did right at the beginning, it was Ringa Ringa, Where Is It Going? Where Is It Going coming up so early caught me off guard, first and foremost. I heard them sort of transitioning into it. I'm like, they're not doing that right now, are they? And then they started doing it. I'm like, oh my God. And then near the end of Where's It Going, they had an image of a rat on a hamster wheel, and it didn't even occur to me that they were transitioning into Dirty Rat until the song started playing. I'm like, oh, they've just been setting it up this whole time and I didn't even notice. That's awesome. And of course, the 2 best parts of the night, one was just Halcyon, obviously. When I saw them in 2018, 2019, that track wasn't really one of the big highlights of the night, not compared to Impact or The End Is Nigh or any of those. But tonight it really hit. It was like, okay, yes, this is exactly what I need. And it was good shit. And the best moment tonight by miles was hearing Home transition into Nothing Left and hearing them kind of matching them up with each other. The fact that they've brought back a track from the middle of nowhere, I'm just very happy that they're acknowledging anything they made between Insides and Wonky. That's an underappreciated era of Orbital. Oh yeah, as a bonus, shout out to that one guy who recognized me, who came up to me and said, hey, I like your videos. I wouldn't have discovered Orbital without you, and I found out about them through your, that, I think, probably the favorites of all time list, because they mention Insides being my favorite album of all time. So, yeah, shout out to that guy. Nice to meet someone in person who knows my videos again. So I guess there you go, and here are some of the clips I got. yeah, there we go. That's all the clips I have to show. Yeah, not much else to say. Orbital said that they'd be back soon. I certainly hope so. I hope I get to see them many more times in the future. I don't know if I'm going to make a vlog of every single time I see them, but this felt like a particularly special occasion because it's the first time seeing them in the area that I live. So that's great. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. That's all for today. See you next time.